Yes, kindergarten. All I really need to know, I learned in kindergarten. And I'm going to tell you how it affected my journey through adulthood. And I want you to comment down below if you can relate. Come on, stay with me, fam. Kindergarten. That was the most memorable, calm, relaxing time for me. Kindergarten. You know, all I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Can I share with you what I learned in kindergarten? Comment down below, fam, because I know somebody out there can relate, all right? Here we go. You know, these are the things that I learned in kindergarten. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. How many times you went in the refrigerator for some juice and somebody left a corner of the juice in there, or they left the juice with the juice container on the counter, or an empty juice container on the counter instead of just putting it in the trash. Clean up after yourself. Same thing. When you make that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, don't just make it on the counter. Make it on a paper towel, a plate, something. Right? You clean up your own mess. Another thing, don't take things that aren't yours. Do not take things that aren't yours. That includes everything, okay? And at the same token, say that you're sorry when you hurt somebody. There's nothing wrong with apologizing. Apologize and don't apologize. Okay? This is the big one. And I don't know why everybody just waited until the panoramic happened to do this. But wash your hands. Didn't you learn that in kindergarten? Wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands before you eat. Speaking of eating, what goes in must come out. Flush. One word. Flush. To the other group, make sure that you aim before you flush. And you know what? Another thing I learned in kindergarten was is that warm cookies and cold milk, they are good for you. Warm cookies and cold milk, they are good for you. That was my most fascinating time in my journey in life, was in kindergarten, doing nap time and milk and cookies. Doing nap time and milk and cookies, y'all. I don't know what it was about it. I believe it was just the fact that I knew that I had a brother and sister back home, and of course my parents was at the house. So I believe that it was a time to where I had time to, by myself, because I've always been a loner. So I had time to myself. And when, it was just a soothing time for me. And then when they said take a nap, oh man, I looked forward to taking that nap. Rest your head on the desk. Y'all remember? The OGs. Y'all remember? But the milk and cookies time was the best time for me. For me. And just reflecting on that, and yeah. Make sure that you live a balanced life. A balanced life, you know, um, learn some and think some, do some. You only know what that some is. But learn some, do some, think some, um, draw and paint, things like that. And sing and dance and play and work. Everyday psalm. Those are the psalms that you could enjoy. Make sure you take a nap every afternoon. Speaking of naps, when I was younger, I used to, excuse me, I used to giggle at my friends that used to say, hey, I'm going to take a nap. I'm like, what? Take a nap? How old are you? And not only take a nap, to the ones they would take a book or a piece of paper, whatever, and they have it way back there, like looking at it like this. I used to be like, can you really see it that far? Now I'm amongst that group. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Back up a little bit. Let my eyes focus. And sometimes I doze off. That's my nap. And I take cat naps. But take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch for traffic. Hold hands and stick together. Didn't they teach that? Didn't they teach you that in kindergarten? Be aware of wonder, fam. You gotta think about that. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down and plant. The root goes down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knew how, why. But we all like that. Well, with that said, let me see. Repeat the roots thing. The styrofoam cup. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows how or who or how. But we all like that, right? Well, goldfish and hamsters and white rice, goldfish and hamsters and white mice, and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die. So do we. And remember the Dick and Jane books, and the first word you learned was the biggest word of all. Look. Look. Everything you need to know is there. Somewhere. Look. Everything you need to know is there somewhere. All you had to do is look. Remember the golden rule and love and basic sanitation, ecology and politics and same living, sane living. Take any one of those items and extrapolate, 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 extrapolate it, extrapolate it. Take any one of those items and extrapolate it. Yes, I said extrapolate. extrapolate. Extrapolate it into sophisticated adult terms and apply it to your family life, or your work, or your government, or your world. And it holds true and clear and firm in all of the above. Think what a better way, think what a better world it would be if we all, the whole world, think what a better world it would all be if we all, the whole entire world, had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon. Every afternoon. And then we laid down with our blankets for a nap. Or if all governments had as a basic policy to always put things back where they found them and clean up their own mess. Do you think that it is still true that no matter how old you are, when you go out into the world, that it's best to hold hands and stick together? Well, those are all, or some of the things that I learned in kindergarten that took me out into society to be able to mingle amongst different cultures, different ethnicities, economical backgrounds, good, bad, indifferent. And it all started in kindergarten. Would you all agree? Does any of those things that I named exist today? Do you practice any of those things today? Comment down below and let me know. Let a sister know. Okay? Until then, hey, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all so, so very much, fam. And thank you so, so very much for watching. Make sure you like, what? Share, subscribe, and if this has a hype in it, make sure you hype up this video. But those are some of the things that I really needed to know that I learned in kindergarten. Okay? Kindergarten, that was the place to be. Y'all have a blessed one.